Finding a comfortable Supta Baddha Konasana position on the mat. So lying down comfortably. Maybe soles of the feet on the floor, knees pointing to the ceiling, or soles of the feet together. Knees out to the side, almost like a reclined butterfly. So just taking a moment here to notice how you feel today. And just being honest with yourself and really taking this time to ask how you feel. Notice the breath. How is the breath? Is it short and shallow in the chest? Or is the breath in the belly? Like calm breathing. If you can bring more of the breath into the belly, and try to lengthen the breath slightly. And begin to notice the points of contact on the body, on the floor, the earth supporting you. And today we're going to look into the 8 limbs of yoga. And the first limb is yamas. And yamas are a moral discipline, if you say, perhaps a code of conduct. And there are 5 yamas. And the first yama is ahimsa. Ahimsa. And that means non-violence to ourselves or non-harming. And it's at the heart of practicing yoga. And it's also non-violence to others, non-violence towards animals and our planet. It also represents non-violence, not just in the physical aspect, but the emotional and mental one too. It's how we speak to and of ourselves, how we speak to and of others. Now everyone holds pain inside themselves, but you can overcome this in a positive way when you practice ahimsa. There's not inherently wrong with this. It's human nature. We must, however, learn to fully experience negative feelings without reacting negatively to them. We need to let go of expectations for what we should do. We need to stop clinging to the need to scold ourselves, negative thoughts. And when we manage to do this, our bodies respond. Instead of bringing those emotions and working against us, our bodies will start to work with us and for us. Non-violence is defined by honest, compassion, and true love. So today's practice is going to be about embracing love, our ability to learn to love deeply and to also be loved. We will move throughout our practice with intention, And instead of letting the limit of our body create stress, we're going to make the intentional decision to respect and even love the limitations of our body. And at the same time, cultivate an awareness of your thoughts. Find if there are any hints of violence against yourself or of others in your life. Notice the language you use when you speak to yourself or of others. And with that in mind, I'd like to read a little reading or saying, if you would, from Lao Tzu. It goes like this. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Begin to set an intention for today's practice. Perhaps one that revolves around Ahimsa, non-violence, kindness, love, non-harming for yourself, for your practice, on and off the mat. Once your intention is clear and your breath is strong, and take a moment to offer your practice to someone you love, and someone who needs your thoughts or your energy today. Let's all take a deep inhalation through the nose and an audible exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And begin to bring the knees together. We'll hug the knees into the chest and we'll rock side to side. That's it. And then we'll cross the right thigh over the left thigh. So you have eagle legs here, right thigh over the left. And arms come out to a T shape or maybe cactus arms. And drop the legs over to the left-hand side, taking a gentle twist in the spine. Maybe you keep the gaze up to the ceiling or gaze to the right palm. Take another breath here and notice how the breath is here. And then inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, we switch sides, left thigh over the right. Take a breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, drop the legs over to the right-hand side. Gaze up or gaze to the left. And notice how it feels on this side. And notice the breath. One more full breath here. On your next inhalation, we come back to center. Beautiful. Uncrossing at the legs. We'll place the hands at the backs of the thighs or rock and roll on the spine, tailbone to shoulder blade. Again, if that's comfortable, if it's not, then make your way to all fours. Beautiful. Roll over the knees and come into all fours position. And so shoulders in line with the wrists and hips in line with the knees. Beautiful. And then let's start by moving the spine. So really noticing how the body feels today. So we push the floor away, pull belly button to spine, tailbone down, drop the chin down to the chest. And then on an inhale, we'll start to lift the tailbone up to the sky and dropping the belly and lifting the gaze. And then exhale, tailbone down, rounding the spine, chin to chest. And one more, just like this, inhale. Really using the whole length of the breath to complete the movement. Exhale, chin to chest, re-round. One last one, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, we come back to neutral spine, pulling the belly button into spine. And then let's just make some sort of free movement here. So maybe you'd like to wiggle the hips from side to side and really noticing how the body feels today. And what kind of practice you'd like to do today. Is it more of a nourishing one? Is it more of a fiery one today? That's it. Okay, and then we'll come back to center, come back to neutral. Let's turn the wrists out to the side. Sorry, turn the fingertips out to the side. And we'll take 3 circles one way. And notice there as the weight changes on the palms, you go on to the left. And notice the weight on the knuckles, the base of the knuckles and the base of the thumbs. And then let's switch sides. Switch circles, so maybe changing the other direction, whichever way you went first. And that's it. And then we'll come to center. And now I'm going to flip the palm. So the knuckles will be down. Maybe you go one side at a time, start to bend and extend into one elbow, really feeling a stretch on the front of the forearm. Or maybe you go both at the same time. So we bend and extend into the elbows. Or maybe if you want a little bit more, you can take circles as well. And it takes a little bit of getting used to. That's it. And if you want even more sensation, start to curl the fingers inwards towards the palm. Oh, that's it. Let's see how that feels. And that's it. Thanks. One last breath here. Beautiful. And then we'll come back to the regular all four. So palms down, knuckles upwards. And we'll slide the right leg back. Pull belly button to spine here. So really find that neutral spine. So avoid that arch, that cow-like with the spine. So really pull belly button in, but not too round, not like cats with the spine. So really active with the right leg. I'm going to float the left arm forwards. And then we'll float that right leg up to the sky, parallel to the floor. We'll take a full breath here. Push down with the right palm, left knee, top of left foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow and left elbow to the left thigh. So rather than the knee and elbow touching, we're sort of passing each other. Inhale, extend. Exhale. You can drop the chin to the chest slightly. Inhale, extend, lengthening through the spine. Exhale. Inhale, extend, and we hold here. Really push down with that right palm. Bend into the right knee, sort of heel to the glutes. And then maybe the left hand reaches around to try to grab onto the heel. Maybe it catches it, maybe it doesn't. Absolutely fine if it doesn't. So really activating the muscles in the back body here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we extend left arm forwards, right leg back. Palm comes down, we drop the right knee down to the mat. Beautiful. Left leg slides back. And then again, pulling the belly button, the spine, and then the right arm float forward. It's a lovely rest there. Then engaging, so squeeze in the thighs, we'll float the left leg parallel to the floor. Take a full breath here, just to find stability, find balance. Rounding through those points of contact, inhale. As you exhale, knee to the elbow and elbow to the thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. That's it. Exhale. Inhale, extend. One more, just like this. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Bend the left knee, left heels of the glutes, toes to the sky. Right arm comes around, maybe trying to grab onto the heel or the ankle. Maybe it doesn't catch it. It's absolutely fine. Squeeze the buttocks and keep lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Squeeze the buttocks. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we extend the right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, palm and knee back down to the mat. And let's take a moment then, child's pose. Maybe the knees come a little bit wider, big toes touch, and we sink the hips to the heels. Push the palms down into the mat. And feeling this a little bit deeper into the low back. That's it. And take another full breath here. And then on an inhale, we all make our way back to all fours. Bring the knees hip width apart. Tuck the toes under. We're going to hover the knees an inch or two off the floor. Pull the belly button to spine. On an inhale, we float the knee. We'll hold here for 3 full breaths, really waking up those deep core muscles. Inhale and exhale. One more full breath, inhale and exhale. And start to now lift the hips up to the sky. Can you keep your knees bent for now? Belly to thigh. Really lengthening through the spine first. Really spread the fingers wide and push the palms down into the mat. Inhale, exhale. And then start to straighten into the legs. Maybe you paddle out the heels. Straightening one leg, then the other, reaching the heel down to the mat. Finding what feels good here in your perhaps your first downward dog of the day. That's it. Let's take one more full breath here, maybe still moving or maybe finding stillness. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll float that right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring that right knee to the nose and we'll drop the heel in between the palm. If it doesn't get there, really hold on to the right heel and plant it forwards in between the palms. Drop the back knee down, release the toe. Squeeze the left buttocks, root down through the front heel. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, find length here. So tuck in the rib cage, avoid that back bend. Exhale, we twist to the right hand side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we come back center. Then exhale, we sink the hips forwards just a little bit. Maybe this is enough. You stay here. Each breath, maybe taking it a little bit deeper. Keep squaring through the hips, so avoid turning the hips to the left side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we come back center. Left hip in line with the knee, tuck the back toe under and straighten the front leg and release the palms down to the mat. So maybe you're just here or sink the left hip all the way down to the heel and bring those right toes towards you for a deeper sensation in the back of the right thigh. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, we bend into the front knee. Left palm down to the mat. Inhale, right arm floats up to the sky. A little twist here. Another twist. Squeeze in the thighs. So you get more release in the thoracic spine. And maybe the back knee comes off the floor. You can pull the hip in to hover in between the heels and the center of the mat. It wants to sort of pull you out to the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Right palm down. You step back, plank position. Knees to floor. And keep the tailbone up to the sky. We drop the chest and chin in between the palms. Elbows tucked in beside the body. And then tuck the tailbone down. We ripple through, release the toes, baby cobra here. And then exhale, lower down. We'll go twice more here. Inhale, we lift. Peel the chest and the ribs off the floor. Squeeze the glutes, push the tops of the thighs down into the mat. Exhale, lower down one more time. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, lower down. And tuck the toes under. Maybe you push through straight to down dog or through child's pose or even cat pose, rounding the spine. We make our way to downward facing dog. And take a short step forwards with the feet in down dog. And then inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Bring the left knee to the nose. Shift the shoulders align with the wrists. Release the heel in between the palms. Back knee comes down, release the toe. Again, push down, squeeze in the thighs, rooting through the sole of the front foot. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. That's it. Tuck in the rib cage slightly, squeeze in the thighs. Exhale, we twist to the left. Keep pushing down with that left big toe. Right knee rooting down. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, sink the hips forward slightly. Bring a stretch in that quad there. Think tailbone down, squeeze the right buttocks. And sensation of rotating the hips, the pelvis upwards. That's it, inhale, exhale. Really going deeper with each breath. Inhale, we come back center, hip in line with the back knee. Tuck the toe under and send the hips back, straighten the front leg, palms come either side. And for deeper sensation, toes towards you. Pull belly button to spine and fold belly to thigh. That's it. One more full breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we bend into the front knee. Right palm down. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Again, staying here. Pull the hip in. Or maybe you lift the back knee off the floor. Notice how that changes. You squeeze in the thighs more to get more release in the thoracic spine. Really stacking the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, left palm down. We step back, plank position. And then we lower the knees to the floor. And bring the chest and chin in between the palm. Tailbone up to the sky. Almost cow-like with the spine. And then tuck the tailbone down. We ripple through cobra. Exhale, lower down. And this time, I'm going to release the palms beside the hips. Coming into a half locust. So really squeeze the glutes. Push the tops of the feet down into the mat. Maybe kneecaps lift. Inhale, we lift the chest off the floor. Gaze forwards. So really using the muscles in the back body to lift. Exhale, lower down. And this time, let's interlace the fingers behind the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Palms come together. And the base of the palm as well. Inhale, we lift. Half locust. Exhale, lower down. So option to repeat that one, the last one. Or maybe you zip up the legs. Toes come together. Squeeze in the thighs. Tailbone down. And we come into full locust. Floating the thighs off the floor. Inhale, we lift. That's it, folks. One more full breath here. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Palms come underneath the shoulders. Maybe you come back to all fours. Take a cat-like with the spine. Or maybe you prefer child's pose. And take a moment there wherever you are. And then when you're ready, inhale. We make our way to downward facing dog. Bring the feet hip width apart. Take 5 full breaths here. Really spread the fingers wide. And see if you can turn the crease of the elbow up towards the sky. And pulling the biceps away from the ear. Push the floor. Maybe the shoulders come close to the ears, and that's absolutely fine. Find length through the spine. Pull belly button in and lift the tailbone up to the sky. And then start to straighten into the legs. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forwards. Inhale, step or float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh. And the inhale, we ground through the heels, we rise all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center, Samasthiti. Beautiful. So maybe the feet stay here, hip width apart, or maybe the toes are touching, heels are apart in Tadasana posture. And find where it feels good here. And with the palms at the heart center, you're going to open, release the 3 fingers in the center and open into a locust flower. So you're touching with the thumbs and the inside of the little fingers. The inside of the thumbs are touching. That's it.
Always at every moment be aware of what you're doing.
That's it. Great. So this is Padma Mudra. So it's a mudra, a hand gesture. So locust mudra. Padma Mudra. So often in yoga, let's think of the mind as the water in a pond. And often when we have so many thoughts going on in the mind, that pond water gets really cloudy. So when we meditate, we try to settle the dust, the debris, the sand, whatever it is in the pond, so that the pond water is clear. Sort of noticing thoughts when we meditate. So our locust flower here is trying to rise up from the pond up to the top. So imagine your locust flower now as we inhale, reach the arms and the locust flower up to the sky. Beautiful. And exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh. Fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, belly in, gaze forwards. Exhale, palms down. We step back into plank position. Beautiful. Lower the knees to the floor. Wrap the elbows back, the eye of the elbow forwards, brushing past the ribs halfway here. Inhale, we lift the heart forwards. Sort of like full cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, come up high on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. Samasthiti. Let's find that locust flower again, which is associated with Ahimsa. And also coming into warrior 1, which I don't often do in our practice. But again, that particular posture, our hero posture, is associated with non-violence. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. We step back to plank position. Again, your choice here to drop the knees to the floor or full chaturanga. So squeeze in the thighs, tailbone down towards the heel. We come down halfway, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower belly in, leading with the hips, rolling over the toes, perhaps to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg steps forward, back heel down, both toes pointing to the front. We rise up, high lunge. Sorry, warrior 1. Habit of saying high lunge. Exhale, palms down. We step back, plank position. Your vinyasa, so knees to floor, full chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. That's it, folks. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the front, back heel down, warrior 1. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms to the front, step back, plank position. Baby chaturanga, maybe body all the way down for baby cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 5 full breaths here. Inhale, exhale. At any time you need to, option to drop the knees to the floor and take child's pose. And if you like a more fiery option, then turbo dog is an option for you too. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath here. Meet us in down dog if you're not there. Inhale, come up high on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forwards. Inhale, stack. Maybe float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. Samastiti. Beautiful. Inhale this time. Reach the arms up to the sky. Drop the hips low. Utkatasana, your fierce pose. And take a moment here. Inhale. And as you exhale, sink the hips a little bit lower so you can even out the weight through the soles of the feet. Maybe you feel this on the calf muscle. And tuck in the rib cage slightly. Maybe you lengthen in the lower back. One more full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the gaze forwards, belly in. Exhale, palms down, step or float back to chaturanga. Or maybe high plank chaturanga first. Up dog, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the front, back heel down, warrior one. And then exhale, palms to the front, step back, plank. Vinyasa. The chaturanga up dog with the vinyasa, then downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the front, back heel down, warrior one. Well done, folks. Exhale, palms to the front, step back, plank. Chaturanga, we're skipping it this time, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. And see how you feel here. We'll be here a few times. See what you can notice that's different. And the heart of every pose, every breath and word. Can it be Ahimsa? Non-violence, non-harming to yourself physically and mentally. We're moving with love. Inhale, come up high on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step, or maybe float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen, exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Keep the hips low. Utkatasana, your fierce pose. And then exhale. We'll come to standing, palms to heart center. Inhale. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Drop the hips low. Utkatasana. And this time, folks, let's see if we can lift the heels off the floor and come up onto the tiptoes. Okay, just a little challenge. Should you choose to take it. One more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh, and drop the heels down to the floor. Well done. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step or jump back, plank. Your vinyasa or plank, maybe straight to down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lower belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Release the heel in between the palms. Keep the back heel off the floor. Rooting through the sole of the front foot, squeezing the thighs. We rise all the way up. Palms to heart center. High lunge this time. Inhale. As you exhale, we turn to the right hand side. Option to stay here or open the palms. Maybe you stay here or take another challenge. And we reverse, lift the left arm up to the sky. Right palm maybe grabs onto the left hamstring. Exalted, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, we come back heel comes down. We open the arms into warrior two. Windmilling the arms. That's it. So really ground down through the sole of the front foot, big toe rooting down. Can you bring the hips hovering in between the heels? That sensation of the inner thighs opening. And bring the arms parallel to the floor. That's it. Little chest lifting, turning to the left side, gazing down that front palm. Inhale, we flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Keep the front knee bent. And then exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, extend the front leg. Pyramid legs. Reach the right arm forward and fold. Right arm maybe just beside the shin and left arm up to the sky. Can you pull in the hips? Can you tuck that tailbone down towards the back heel? Maybe you feel different sensations with these small little movements. Moving with kindness, with love. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, bring the arms parallel to the floor. And then pivot on the back foot, bend into the front knee. We're back in this high lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, left palm down, right arm up to the sky. We're back into this twist. This time, we're going to turn all the toes to the right-hand side. You're on the outside edge of the front and back foot. And maybe you notice a little lovely stretch on the outside of the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you want to take this to a full side plank. Again, your choice. Right leg goes on top of the left. Otherwise, stay where you are. Okay. Where are we all? Great stuff. Inhale. Woo. And as you exhale, right palm down. We're all in plank position. So maybe step the right foot back. Take a vinyasa, or maybe wait for us in downward facing dog. Beautiful, folks. Take a breath here. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Left knee to the nose. Shift the shoulders in line with the wrist. Release the heel in between the palms. Grounding down, square off the hips. We root to rise. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we twist to the left. That's it. Inhale, maybe we open the palm. Maybe you stay here, root down through the front big toe, flip the front palm and reverse. Exalted crescent lunge. Maybe the left palm grabs onto the right hamstring. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, we windmill the arms, back heel down, warrior two. Really ground through the front big toe, tuck in the tailbone, hovering the hips in between the heels. The back foot turned inwards slightly. That's it. And soften the shoulders here. Find strength, effort in the lower body. A little bit of ease and softness in the upper body. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. And the legs where they are, lengthening through the left side of the body. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, extend the front leg. So pull the left femur bone into the hip socket. Reach the left arm forward and exhale, fold. Left palm down, right arm up to the sky. And then keep pulling the hip in, tucking the tailbone down towards the back heel. Think expansion in the chest. Imagine me pushing into that top palm, pushing that palm, and sort of feel engagement in the between the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, looking down. Inhale, bring the arms parallel to the floor. Bend into the front knee, pivot on the back foot. High lunge, and then exhale, right palm down, left arm up to the sky. Maybe stay here or turn all the toes to the left-hand side, that awkward side plank. Squeeze inner thighs, tailbone down. If you're taking the left leg on top of the right for a full side plank, really wrap that right elbow back, eye of the elbow forwards. One more full breath wherever you are. Inhale, exhale, left palm down. We're all in plank. Straight to downward dog, or maybe take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. That's it, folks. Again, remember how you're feeling today. Remember to move with love, speaking with kindness as well to the body. And let's take 3 more full breaths wherever you are. Downward dog, turbo, dolphin, or even child's pose. And they all can be nourishing depending what you need. One more full breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up high on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step. Maybe float the feet to the front of the mat. Lengthen, lower belly in, gaze forward. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh, chin to chest, rounding. Inhale, reach the arms up, keep the hips low. Utkatasana. Beautiful. Exhale, lower. Hold here. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Inhale, find length. Exhale, we'll twist to the right hand side. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Can you squeeze in the thighs more? Can you bring the knees together? The left knee will want to creep forwards. Can you bring the knees together? Again, see if you can lift the chest up. Away from the ribs. Sorry, lift the ribs away from the thighs. That's it. And maybe here, for a little challenge, rooting through the sole of the right foot. Can you bring the left heel to the left buttocks? That's a little challenge. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot down. Inhale, release this twist. Exhale, fold forwards, belly to thigh. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, palms down. We step back into plank position. Your vinyasa, knees floor. We'll skip it this time. Inhale, up dog, squeeze the glutes, thighs down, heart forwards. Exhale, lower belly in, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. And hold here for three-legged dog. Can you roll that right hip down slightly? I want to open to the left-hand side. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Release the heel in between the palms. Squeeze in the thighs, square off the hips, we root to rise. Inhale. And exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, find length here. Exhale, we twist to the right. Maybe you stay here, or you fold, right, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Again, use that as a little anchor to pull the chest through the biceps. Roll that right shoulder down, maybe you gaze over the right shoulder. That's it. And then inhale, we come up, heart forwards. Exhale, back heel down, warrior two. So slightly different here in this second warrior two. So really ground through the soles of the front and back foot. Chest is turned to the left-hand side. Interlace the palms behind you. Broaden the collarbone, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. As you exhale, we'll send the chest to the left-hand side. And drop the chin to the chest slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. And then we rotate, we turn to the front. Right shoulder comes to the right knee. Maybe on top or maybe on the inside, depending on the space. You might feel a deep sensation on the outside of that right thigh. Get the palms closer together. See if you can reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. And keep strong with the legs on your next inhalation, coming all the way up. Rooting to rise. Beautiful. We're back into the warrior two with the arms together at the back. Extend into the front leg, so straighten into the front leg. Pyramid pose. And start to send the right shoulder down. So we're going into Trikonasana, that triangle pose, but with the arms behind us. I'm going to show you from the side, perhaps. So here we go. I'm tucking that tailbone down towards that back heel, maybe leaning into the arms slightly. Keep turning that left shoulder back. So using the strength in the obliques muscles here to keep you stable. And that's it, folks. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, bring the arms parallel. Sorry, come all the way up. Keep the arms interlaced behind. Bend into the front knee, pivot on the back foot, high lunge. Yeah, crescent lunge. Hold on to those hands behind you. Start to lean into the front leg. You want to float the left leg off the floor into warrior three. And maybe start to stand, straighten into the standing leg. Option to point the toe or flex at the ankle, toes down. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, we'll release the arms. Exhale, fingertips down to the mat and keep lifting that left leg up to the sky, standing split. So maybe you stay here in standing split, or you bend into that left knee, the toes pointing to the right, and you grab hold of the left toes with the right foot. Again, your choice. So standing splits, or maybe a little challenge. There's always options for us on the mat and off the mat. And again, as you move into these postures and just sort of get that sense that we're all trying this posture together. Inhale to release the foot. And then exhale, bending to the front knee, left foot at the back of the mat. You're framing the front foot. Left palm roots down. Inhale, right arm to the sky and turn all the toes to the right-hand side. So here you're back to where we were before. Awkward side plank, maybe full side plank, or maybe right leg behind you and you come into your wild thing, if that is your thing today. Again, you do you. Find what feels right today. Beautiful. And wherever you are, even in wild thing, we come all the way back, plank position. Maybe the right leg up in the sky if you like. Take a three-legged vinyasa. Maybe just the regular, and we all meet in downward facing dog. That's great. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Hold here, squeeze in the thigh, roll down that left hip. Inhale, come up high in the right toes. Exhale, lower the right heel down. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Release the heel in between the palms. Again, squeeze in the thigh. We set our foundation. We root to rise. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, find length of rib cage in. Exhale, we turn to the left-hand side and maybe fold. Right elbow to the outside. Again, squeeze in the thighs. See if you get more release in the thoracic spine. Twisting around the navel area and around the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Really push down that left big toe. Really engage into the back leg. Inhale, we release heart forwards. Exhale, back heel down, warrior two. Adjust if you need to. Interlace the fingers behind. Maybe that awkward way this time, the other finger on top. That's it. Broaden the collarbones. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring almost the wrists together at the back. Inhale here. As you exhale, send fold to the right-hand side. And then turn. Bring the left shoulder to the left knee. Humble warrior. Keep reaching the arms up to the sky. Really ground through the sole of the back foot. Keep lifting the arch. Find that outside edge of the back foot. Inhale. Exhale, maybe lifting the arms a little bit higher. Find your length through the front body. Rounding down. Inhale, we rise all the way up. And chest to the right-hand side. We extend the front leg. And then start to fold. Drop the left shoulder down. Trikonasana with the arms behind you. And keep turning. See if you can turn the right chest up towards the sky. And you gaze up. If that feels good. Maybe leaning back slightly. Tucking that tailbone down towards the back heel. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, we come all the way up, bend into the front knee, pivot on the back foot, arms still interlace, fingers still interlace. And start to lean forwards, weight into the front foot. And then inhale, we float that right leg parallel to the floor. An option to point or flex. Pull the belly button to spine. See if you can roll that right hip down slightly to square off the hips. Notice your breath here. You find a little softness. Inhale. As you exhale, release the palms all the way down and fold. Keep lifting that right leg up to the sky. Maybe bring the chin to the chest. Drop the forehead towards the knees. Maybe here, you bend into that right leg. And then left palm, left hand grabs onto the right toes. Or maybe you're in standing splits. An option to go into handstand as well if that's in your practice. And then inhale, we release the left foot. Bend into the front knee, send the left foot all the way back at the back of the mat. So we're in a high lunge here or lizard lunge. Right palm down, inhale, left palm up to the sky. Turn all the toes to the left-hand side. Options, awkward side plank, full side plank, or wild thing. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. One more full breath. Exhale. And then inhale, we make our way back. Exhale. Left palm down. Maybe left leg up to the sky. You take a three-legged vinyasa. Your choice, yogis. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lower belly in. Downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. And then we'll all meet in child's pose. 2 more full breaths. One more full breath. And exhale. Inhale, we all come to plank. Lower the knees to the floor, slowly, slowly, hovering. And we'll lower down the knees at the same time. Release the toes, sink the hips to the heels. Child's pose. And that's it, folks. Letting your breath slow. Feel your heart. Feel your heart rate calm here. Peace. Breathing together. Feel this peace here now. One more full breath here, folks. And then on your next inhalation, we start to make our way up. Bring the palms to the front of the mat and slowly lower the body all the way down to the mat. Belly, chest, and forehead down. We'll bend into the knees. Bring the heels to the glutes. Reach the arms back, grabbing on to the heels. Heels or ankles, top of the foot. Beautiful. Squeeze into the glutes here. Really tuck the tailbone down. On an inhale, we start to lift the forehead. We start to lift the thighs off the floor. Maybe going a little bit deeper into this bow pose. With each inhalation, see if you can lift. And exhale, hold. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we release. Exhale, lower the body and the top of the feet down into the mat. Rest the forehead down onto the palms and maybe shake the hips from side to side. And now bring the soles of the feet up to the sky and just sway the legs to one side. So drop the legs over to the right hand side. Maybe it doesn't touch the floor, just sort of hovering off the floor. Inhale, we come back center. Exhale, lower the heels to the other side. And inhale, come back center. Exhale, lower the legs down to the mat. And those heart opening postures, deep back bends, really elevates the heart rate. So take a moment to bring the heart rate back down. Beautiful. Palms come back underneath the shoulders. We push back to child's pose, or maybe you prefer cat-like. So rounding through the spine. We take a moment, either in child's pose or cat pose. And then on your next inhalation, we come all the way up to the back of the mat. And drop the hips down to the side and swing the legs round to the front. That's it, folks. Palms just beside the hips. Hopefully, maybe you're all at the back of the mat. Push the floor away and lift the hips up off the floor. We're floating here. And then bend into the knees and drop the hips in the center of the mat. And that's it. And then soles of the feet come together, knees out to the side. You're in that Baddha Konasana we were in at the beginning. So we're lying down. Wrap the fingers around the toes. Inhale, find length here. And then exhale, fold. Dropping the chin to the chest, allowing the muscles in the back body to lengthen. Completely rounding and completely relaxing. I'm taking 2 more full breaths here. Inhale, we start to make our way up. Bring the knees together, palms at the backs of the thighs. We slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring the spine all the way down to the mat. Then maybe walking the heels back slightly towards the hips. Reach the hands down. Maybe you sort of tickle the heel there. So you just get to slightly touch the heel. Bring the toes inward slightly. Rooting down through the soles of the feet. Tuck the tailbone under. And as you exhale, peel the spine off the floor. Staying here in this modified wheel, or maybe interlacing the fingers underneath, walking the shoulder blades down, getting through the stretch through the shoulders. You'll feel the stretch there in the hip flexors and the quads. Bring the sternum towards the chin. Inhale. Exhale, one more full breath here. And as you exhale, release the palms, lower the spine, back down to the mat. Option to repeat that one more time, maybe taking it single leg. Or palms can come beside the ears and you come into your full wheel, whatever is in your practice, however you feel like today. Palms down beside the ears, fingertips pointing down towards the shoulder. Again, as you did before, inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. As you exhale, drop the head back. Maybe the crown of the head in between the palms first. Tuck the tailbone under, really engaging through the muscles in the front body. And then push the body up to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Coming out the way you came in. And then hugging the knees into the chest. And rocking side to side. Well done, folks. Take a moment here. Take a moment of gratitude for all the things the body does, all the things the body can do. Beautiful. Extend the left leg long. And then bring the right fingers to the right toes, or maybe the outside edge of the right foot, and draw that right knee down towards the armpit. Really push the left heel away. You're doing half happy baby. Beautiful. And release. Gently release. Bring that right knee back into the chest and take that right knee over to the left, taking a gentle twist. Option to stay here, or you bend into that left leg. You can grab the toes with the right palm, almost like a cat's tail pose here. Yeah, maybe this gentle twist is enough. That's absolutely fine. Notice the breath now. Can you slow down that heart rate and start to lengthen into the exhales? Inhale, we come back center. Bring the left knee into the chest. And then extend the right leg long. Or maybe the sole of the foot to the floor. Grabbing the toe with the peace finger. Or the hand, left hand on the outside of the left foot. Right hand on the right thigh. And draw that left knee down towards the left shoulder. Or maybe you grab onto the ankle. Depending where the arm reaches. Inhale. Exhale, pulling down, pushing that right heel away. Notice how that makes a little difference. Notice how the body is connected in that way. As you push the right heel away, you get a sensation in the left thigh. And then inhale, release. Left knee into the chest. Exhale, left knee over to the right, take a gentle twist. You can do what you did on the other side. Maybe you stay here, or you bend into the bottom leg. And you grab the right toes with the left palm. Your choice. And you gaze up or gaze to the left, absolutely fine. When you're ready, your next inhalation, coming back to center, bringing the right knee back into the chest, squaring off the hips. Take a big hug, lift the shoulder blades off the floor, bring the forehead towards the knees, take a big squeeze, and inhale, hold the breath here, tensing every single muscle in the body. And then exhale, open, extend the legs out to the front, heel as wide as the mat in your traditional Shavasana. If that's comfortable, arms out to the side, walk the shoulder blades down the mat. Or maybe soles of the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. Taking a deep inhalation through the nose, audible exhale through the mouth, letting go, nodding the chin to the chest slightly, relaxing the jaw, lengthening the back of the neck. Perhaps take another deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. And if it feels good, take another one. Exhale. Lying here, complete stillness, noticing the breath, noticing the body. And can you take this feeling of love and peace with you off the mat? Can you move with non-violence when you're out and about, when you're cut off in traffic, or surrounded with I want to say cranky children, but you might not be surrounded by cranky children. And cranky work colleagues. And so non-violence is a state of mind. And the true practice of yoga happens off the mat. And can you keep moving with love? And I'd like to play you a song to end our practice. When he says, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And so the words, the mantra is associated with Ahimsa. And it means that all beings be happy and free. And if your awareness has left us, and gently guide it back to your breath. Coming back to sensations in the body. Maybe turn the head from side to side, wiggling fingers and toes, bringing sensations back into the body. Maybe reaching the arms up beside the ears and arms stretched out to the front, taking another stretch. And then bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the floor. And the right arm beside you, rolling over to the right side and using that right arm as a pillow. And take a moment here in this fetal position. When you're ready, using the left palm to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Maybe still the eyes are closed. And just notice how you feel. Physically, mentally and emotionally. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself for making it here for practice, your efforts and your dedication. And then bring the palms together at the heart center. We bow head to the wise heart. Bring thumbs to the third eye. We bow to Mother Earth, to all the things we're connected to each other, to this community. Namaste. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice. See you next time.